Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah wa bil alamin rahmanirrahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Ayakana budu wa ayakana stain. Within suratul mustaqim. Suratul lazina amsa alayhim. Qarra maktubi alayhim waladolin. Amin. On this holy divine day, we give special praise to Allah, Father God of the universe. On this holy divine day, we give special praise to the Honorable Pueblo for bringing Vice Lord to the West. On this holy divine day, we give special praise and gratitude to those divine brothers and sisters that sacrificed their life, their very own life, for the uplifting and salvation of this almighty Vice Lord nation. I greet you, brothers, today under the master sign of peace. And today's message, what I want to speak on today, is pertaining to a TikTok reel that I had seen the other day. I had shared, I think it was like yesterday, where we're speaking about the 4 biggest organizations coming together. And in it spoke about the Vice Lords having approximately 40,000 members. It spoke about the GDs having approximately 60,000 members. And it spoke about the Bloods having approximately 50,000 and the Crips having approximately 90,000. Now, what I want to speak on is what the brother said in the reel was real, pertaining to if all 4 were to come together, that would be wonderful. You know, the Vice Lords have approximately 12 different branches, each branch having their own individual splits. So it's hard to really just keep count of saying, 40,000. Really can't really just say because we can't really just keep count. Pertaining to the GDs, the GDs have their own individual, their own politics jumping off when it come down to those that's righteous as well as those that's unrighteous. Whether it be those that's standing on growth and development and the vision of Mr. Larry Hoover, and those that's just standing on old ways, the old ways of doing things when it come down to gang banging and whatnot. And then you have the Bloods. The Bloods have their individual split from the East Coast and the West Coast, the UBN and the Blood Gang, and so on and so forth, as well as all of the individual sets and cliques that's constantly popping up everywhere as we go. The Bloods is doing their thing. They split like they split. The Crips also, being one of the largest demonstrations, mobs, gangs, organizations, or whatever that you want to call it. They also have their splits in their political differences from set to set, as well as you have the Crips and the criminals. You have the Crips, the criminals, and various other splits and cliques that they have going on. On top of those being the largest 4 gangs or organizations or whatnot, you also have the Latin Kings, which are really like nationwide. You have the Black Peace Stones. You have the Black Disciples. You have the Black Gangsters, aka the New Breeds, as well as the Maniac Latin Disciples, the Satan Disciples. You have the Gaylords, as well as the Black Souls, which have their own branches themselves. On top of that, you have various other. Y'all excuse my dog. Y'all see my dog right here, man, my bullet. On top of that, you also have various other smaller organizations that are part of the People's Nation as well as the Folks Nation, the 5 and the 6. Uh, as we transcend or as we move on past the Peoples and the Folks and the 5 and the 6, we move on to organizations such as the Nation of Islam. We move on to organizations such as the Black Panther Party and all of the gun clubs, whether they be the Huey P. Newton gun clubs, whether they be the Fred Hampton gun clubs, whether they be whatever kind of gun clubs they are, on to the the Hebrew Israelites, which have their own various sects. My point is, what I'm trying to make is, if there was any form of an alliance or network to unify all of us in some form of way, which I am aware that there is not. There is not. We would be more powerful. I'm not going to say we would be the most powerful. I'm just going to say that we will be more powerful than we are as of today. You draw what I'm saying? As of today, what we have is gang. We will see 10 white officers kill a black man right in front of us and be completely in the wrong and will do nothing. Absolutely nothing. The most that we might do is come to a rally or some form of an event and pump our fists in the air and have signs in the air, and that's it. That is the most that we'll do. You draw what I'm saying? But we'll have members that are a part of all of our formations, whether it be Crip, Blood, Vice Lord, GD, and any of the other subsets that's a part of the 5 or that's a part of the 6, that will come together and slide on the next individuals that look just like them. You draw what I'm saying? That look just like them, that's 2 blocks down the street or across the street or in the next apartment building and things of that nature there. What sense did that make? What sense did that make? It makes none. It makes absolutely none. So to me myself, what I call the black people that stand on those type of demonstrations, you're a coward. Your organization is a coward. Your leader is a coward. Because instead of fighting the oppressor, you'll fight the brother that look just like you. And you'll know the oppressor is wrong. You're a coward. Plain and simple. You're a coward. I see it time and time again how ones speak about, oh, you're not a part of the righteous demonstration, or you're not a part of the actual movement, or you're not a part of this, you're not a part of that. And that opposite side will be doing something positive for the community, and you won't support it just because he's not a part of your immediate regimen. You're a coward. You're a mark. You are a waste of organizational space. But that's my opinion. It's my opinion. You draw what I'm saying? We have various formations that if we were to come together, we would be absolutely powerful. More powerful than we actually are today. So my whole thing, but the whole point of this video is to start that movement. I ask you all to share this. I dare you to share this. Send it to one's inbox. I'm talking about tag others. whatever you have to do, if you are a Blood, Crip, Vice Lord, GD, Blackstone, Latin King, if you are a BD, if you are a Maniac Latin Disciple, if you are a member of the Nation of Islam, if you are a 5%er, if you are a Nubian, if you are a member of the Black Panther Party, I dare you, tag somebody. Tag somebody. Share this to somebody that you know need to hear this. And then when you do that, email me. Let's form some form of a network. I don't care who your leadership is. It's not my concern. That's not my interest. My interest is, what are you doing for your people? What are you doing for the people, the multitude? You draw what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, let's link up. Send me your number. Message me on Messenger. Send me your email. Send me an email. Some kind of way where we can stay in contact. You draw what I'm saying? Send me something so we could build a dialogue to get over this hump of disunity. You draw what I'm saying? Because right now we are so divided. And it's so many that are afraid to put their name on this. They are afraid to put their name on that. Let me put some all the way out there to all of the federale and all of the feds and the CIA and everybody else that's listening to this message and seeking ways to infiltrate what's actually not even established right now, but what we seek to establish. Because I know this is a threat. I understand that what I am talking about is a complete threat to the establishment of the United States of America if black people was to come together. I understand that this is one of the greatest threats, because as long as we are ignorant, everybody that's against us remains in power. So I dare you all to connect with me. Share this message. I'm talking about all over TikTok. It should be all over YouTube. It should be all over Facebook. It should be all over Twitter. I'm talking about you should be screen recording it. You should be doing everything. Each and every last one of y'all rappers that know this message is true, you all should be getting behind it in some shape, form, or fashion. And utilizing your money, because in the end, you still a nigga. That's just, despite the fact of whatever you think this is, or despite whatever the fact, if you think that because you got a $200,000 mouthpiece, or if you got a $200,000 chain on your neck, or a $200,000 watch or whatever, or a $200,000 car or whatever you driving, if you think that make you more than a nigga, then play with them folks. That's what you do. Play with them folks and watch they show you what like what they doing with P. Diddy. You did. Play with it. Play with it like this is a game. Play with it like what I'm saying is not actual factual. Y'all Vice Lords, y'all GDs, y'all Latin Kings, y'all Bloods, y'all Crips, y'all Black Disciples, y'all Nation of Islam, y'all 5%ers, and whatever else that you all want to claim that you all are. When it's all said and done, you a black man or brown. When it's all said and done, you are oppressed people. You are the minority. And you fighting against the strengthened majority that has been studying for thousands of years on how to keep you up under them. You draw what I'm saying? So I dare you to send this message where it belongs. My email is below. My email is in the caption. Nations United of One at Gmail. Let's say it again. Nations United of One at gmail.com. The link is in the caption. But get with me. There is and let me rewind because I got off track. Let me rewind before I even end this because I ain't trying to make this too long. For all of the federally, all the feds, all the CIA, all of the people that's a part of any form of governmental intelligence, there is no one man that governs nothing when it come down to these street tribes. You draw what I'm saying? There is no one man that governs this. And you all know this because COINTELPRO did a good job at taking our leaders off the street. COINTELPRO did a good job at taking the leaders off the street so you all, the government, can drop all of the crack cocaine up in the neighborhoods. COINTELPRO did a very good job at that. Next thing what they did, they diagnose every young nigga that's coming up through the neighborhood with all kind of things. I don't give a damn if it was anxiety, if it was depression, if it was schizophrenia, whatever the hell it was, they was a part of some form of something to put them on some kind of medication. This is what they did. They placed every black and brown minority a part of some form of medication. This is what they did after they took the leadership away. The next step, what they did, they just let them youngsters run wild. What Hillary Clinton called them? Super predators. And allowed the black caucus to make it famous. Allowed the black caucus to make it, to put everything in law, to tear down all of our projects. Allowed the black caucus to do everything that they needed to do to establish the 1994 crime bill that boosts the mass incarceration rate sky high. We did it to ourselves. We did it to ourselves out of ignorance. The black leadership did it. Because Bill Clinton stepped up and got to blowing a damn saxophone. Yeah, we did it to ourselves. And we almost did it to ourselves again. Almost did it to ourselves again with Kamala Harris. Y'all better wake up and stop playing with this. Stop playing with life, man. For real. Because our people would die before the ignorance of ourselves. The foundation of this nation, not the Vice Lord nation, not the Growth and Development nation, not the BGN, the BDN, the foundation of this nation of black people will perish for the ignorance of our own self. For the love we have found has linked and connected us together through the greatest of strength, which can only be conceived through guidance. We have no guidance. Where's the guidance at? These youngsters ain't out here representing our OGs. Our OGs are doing whatever they can to maintain the little stronghold that they do have. While these youngsters steady out there pulling against it in every shape, form, or fashion. They pulling against it. And when we got these young guys that's getting out of prison, 30 and 40 years old, ones instead of just leaving things open for them to go right back. I just did 23 years in prison to step out into a world that's completely discombobulated. Completely discombobulated. But you want me to be the savior. It's so many hitting me up, waiting on me to come up with this. Come up with this and to come up with that. But in reality, man, let me live my life. That's all I'm asking. But my life, I can't just establish my life, do what I want to do with my life, with my people steady going under. With my black and brown brothers steady dying. And not only are they steady dying, but they dying at the hands of somebody that look just like them. They look just like them. So with that message being said and done, if you'd have made it to the end, if you don't watch this whole thing right here, if you have made it to the end of this video, share this video. I can't go live the way that I want to go live because this is a new page. Share this. and share this to the point where it takes us all to another level. Tag a Vice Lord. Tag a brother that you know need to hear this. Tag a GD. Tag a Black Disciple. Tag a Latin King. Tag a Blood. Tag a Crip. Anybody that you know need to hear this, because there's many brothers out there and sisters that's out there that's pushing this same message. But there is no establishment that we have where we can link up together. And I'm trying to start that. Now coming to you all palms up on this holy divine day. I hope that this message that I'm bringing reaches each and every last one of y'all with the greatest of strength. That's for real, man. I hope you all grasp what I'm saying peacefully. Not as if I'm trying to run this or I'm trying to control this. I'm trying to reach out my hands to my brothers and my sisters that look just like me. You dig what I'm saying? Those that think like me. Those that want the same message those that want the same reality that I want. My young brothers to walk up and down these streets without the fear of somebody looking just like them, shooting them in the face just because he's from the next block over. This is what I want. I don't want my sons or my neighbors to do the same 23 years that I just did. You draw what I'm saying? Take this message and share this message the best way that you possibly can. Reach out at me, message me, email me, do whatever you have to do to get in contact with me. Connect me with every brother that you know that think, talk, and walk like I'm talking and I'm walking and I'm trying to put down right now. Because this is the only way that we could take the reality that's right now and revolt it. It's the only way that we could change our image. And I ain't trying to preach to y'all. I love y'all. Peace, love, unity, and success. And like I said, push this message, share this message, like, follow, subscribe, and take this to the fullest extent that it possibly can be taken to. Peace, love, unity, and success. Plus.